Yo, it's about that time. We're back, baby. It is Tuesday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope everybody's doing well today. Another day of fundamental popping, basic popping drills for those who are getting started with popping. All right. So hope everybody's doing well. Drop in the chat. If you're live with me today, drop in the chat. Let me know who you are, where you are, and how are you doing today. It is Tuesday, May 25th. My God, we are moving so fast, guys. It's almost June. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm thankful that we passed at least here in the States that a lot of people got their vaccine and stuff. It seems like we're hopefully getting back to normal. I don't know how it's gonna be. I guess the goal is, by 4th of July, everybody should be out regular. But still, like I still see, a lot of people in masks, which is, I guess, is good, So, Naveen, how you doing, my brother? All right. Ooh, Brian Filbert, are you chatting from Taiwan? Man, that's my native, that's my country, man. That's where I was born. I was made in Taiwan, my brother. So glad you're chatting from there, man. I'm always looking forward to going back to visit my family and a lot of good friends there. So I can't wait to eat the Chinese, the Taiwanese night market, the street market food, man. Thinking about it makes me hungry. And of course, I got my brother R Square Dragon down here. So the title's messed up. Hey, my bad. thanks for catching it, man. Maybe can I fix it? Fuck it. We'll leave it as is, man. So Brian, you're in Taiwan right now, man. That's cool, man. What are you doing over there? Are you dancing there? Are you working there? Are you working as an expat? What's going on with Taiwan? If you're in Taiwan, you got to hit up my dance brother, Win. He's a phenomenal locker. Now, again, I did an interview with him on the channel, so you guys should be able to check it out. But man, he's got a very successful studio going on in Taiwan. I think he had his own TV show as well. And he won a lot of locking championships. So anyways, hit up Win if you are in Taiwan, if you could get a hold of him. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to talk a little bit more about motivation. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but who here has gone through different stages of dance? Okay. Sometimes I know in popping, especially in popping, but in a lot of styles as well. And this is probably true with anything, not just dance, right? If you're trying to compete in something, oftentimes we hit a plateau, and sometimes we lose motivation. How do you continue to get motivation? So, we're going to talk about some of the popping techniques and stuff like that, but I want to make it more of a discussion. So for those that are on, right now, feel to drop it in, whatever tips that worked for you in the past. And again, like, we're trying to create an environment here where we can all benefit from each other, learn from each other, right? We'll keep it all positive, you know what I mean? So don't be afraid to say something, I'm facilitating this. So I'm encouraging everybody to kind of just give out your feedback. How do you get motivated? How do you stay motivated in doing something that, you really want to get good at? In our case, it's popping, right? So before I give my answer, I kind of want to just kind of let you guys kind of speak a little bit. I'm throwing out the question there. How do you stay motivated when you hit some sort of a plateau? If you hit a certain moment, you're like, man, my pop is not getting good, or I'm trying to do this move, I'm not getting it down. What do you do? So I'm kind of looking at you guys. All right. So let me check this out. Brian, you're a university. So Taiwan's everything's locked down. What? Really? I thought everything's open, man. I thought Taiwan is like what I remember. What I saw was like there's like no cases in Taiwan. I thought Taiwan was all happy and gravy, but if that's totally different, that's totally new. So, so you're in university. I remember actually a few years ago when I went to visit Taiwan, man, like at just out in public, I see a lot of university students practicing popping. I think popping got really, really popular over there, and locking as well. So let me know if that's still true. You know what I'm saying? Currently in stage 3. What? That's crazy. Man, I hope you know, I hope it gets better in Taiwan for sure. All right. Naveen, you have a request. Yep, go ahead, post it up. Whatever the request is, I'll see. I'll see. Yeah, okay. All right, so R squared, you said it helps to be around positive people who are better dancers and want to share the art. It definitely helps for sure. I completely agree. So you got to first of all, surround yourself with positive people, and hopefully by this effort, right, by coming here every Tuesday, Thursday, just chatting with us, you're surrounding yourself with us, and hopefully that's an option for everybody here. Now, if you don't have that, right? If you don't have that, what else could it be? But that's definitely a great answer. Definitely a great answer. Let me, okay, so you say, please do hip hop foundation. Do some hip hop foundation. Okay. I do. I actually do have it. It's on my channel. Doing hip hop, I got the hip hop foundations, hip hop moves, like these moves are there. To me, okay, here's the thing. As far as Tuesdays and the Thursday, I kind of dedicate that to popping. Okay, so maybe we could do some hip hop stuff on different nights. But if you've seen all the hip hop foundation moves, or if you haven't, check it out. If you have, I would say go through it, and within those videos, maybe you could ask questions there, because I'm sure if we could keep all the questions related to a certain move, let's say the running man, let's say kickball change, or one of those moves that are within the hip hop foundation moves, keep them there, because there's other people that may ask the same thing. Okay, so I'm not trying to blow you off, Naveen, but understand that I'm going to try to keep popping in this channel or in this video, but the hip hop in the hip hop videos. All right. So, but yeah, you could definitely ask me, like, which one to get started by. I mean, for sure, for the hip hop, you got to know how to do the running man, period. Running man, Roger Rabbit, kickball chains. I mean, those to me are the fundamental hip hop foundation move that you got to know how to do. Just a simple 2-step, making a 2-step funky. You got to get that. All right. So definitely check it out. Look through my page. Look through all the playlists, the hip hop playlist. Look through that. All right. And there's a lot of choreography that are in there. So definitely check it out. But feel free to hit me up if you have any questions on that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So going back to my question, how do we stay motivated, right? Whether it's hip hop move, whether it's locking, whether it's popping, how do we stay motivated? I really like R Square's answer or suggestion. Surround yourself with positive people. That's always a positive, because a lot of times, when you hit a plateau, your friends, the positive friends, are gonna, motivate you. So if you can't motivate yourself, yes, definitely. I really, really like the answer, because oftentimes we hit a plateau, we hit a wall ourselves. Sometimes you just don't feel like practicing. I do it, it happens to the best of us all the time. Okay. So yeah, that's actually what I was gonna say. Just stay with friends, positive friends that's gonna help you, that's gonna motivate you. Because what happens is if you see them practice, if you see them get better, just by the competitive nature that's in all of us, you're gonna be like, dude, that's dope. That's dope that my friend's getting better. Just by that, you're gonna try to get better. You're gonna just try to work yourself. Okay. So that's cool. One thing I do want to say today is I actually got in connection. I got connected with. I don't want to jump the gun, but I got connected with somebody. There's an agency. They have a really, really cool website that's dedicated for dancers. Okay, and I do plan to collaborate with them. So when things get more, I guess, concrete, I'll be able to let you guys know exactly what's going on, because I think the tools that they're using or that they're building, it will allow me and probably other, dance instructors to really build something. So I'm excited. I'm excited to learn more about what their tools are able to do, and really build a community, a dance community, that students, because like when I teach, I really want to teach for somebody like myself, from 30 years ago or whatever, when I first really, really wanted to dance, like the information that I wish I had. I want to build something like that. It's not just the information. Like I said, it's the community. You need a community to kind of keep you going, right? Because back then, the information that I had back then were VHS videotapes. Okay. The information is there, but it's not broken down. There's not an instructional video. These are not instructional videos. Those are just videos like K-pop dancers. It's almost like us right now going on YouTube and looking at performance shows and try to learn off of them. You know what I mean? It's doable, but it was very difficult. Okay. But even then, the difficult part wasn't just studying it. The difficult part is the motivation to keep going. You know what I mean? Because like once if you figure out the steps to do a certain move, but if you don't get it after you tried it for, let's say, 2 weeks, most people will start giving up, right? Most people give up after 2 hours. And then if you don't get it after 2 hours, let's say 4 hours or 10 hours, if you don't get it, most people will quit. Okay. How do you keep going? That's why I ask you, how do you keep going? If you got a community, if you have a set of friends that are just as excited about learning as you, it's a lot easier to keep going. Also, I want to keep, plant the seed in your head. It's not a race, right? It doesn't matter if you finally get the moves after 2 weeks, or even 2 months, or even 2 years. It doesn't matter how long it took you, right? Because when you go into battle, they're not going to ask you, hey, how long did it take you to learn that move? It's not an essay. It's not about your history. It's about what you can do at that moment, right? So whether it's a battle, or if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to somebody's house party, or even a club, whatever DJ is playing at that moment, if you're able to just dance and feel good and look good, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how long it took you to practice. All right. So hopefully what I said makes sense, and hopefully you guys will keep that in mind when you hit that next plateau. To remember to just focus on the process. Focus on practicing and learning. And the process is just really building this community. Everybody that's here right now, so think of it almost like a cohort. Okay. Your teammates, you are partners in learning things together. So that's basically what I want to share with you guys today. As far as popping, this is not just popping fundamentals. This is just learning fundamentals, period. You know what I mean? So like, what I want to do today and Thursday. Every Tuesdays and Thursday, we're reviewing the same thing over and over and over again. It's just getting that muscle contraction, right? Bam, bam, boom, boom, pa, pa, pa. Simple, right? Just the arms right here. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. We could do this over and over and over again. The idea is what? What's the idea? Do it until you're not thinking anymore. Do it until it looks so natural. That's always the case, right? Stay with the integer. Stay with the beat. Boom, 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 boom. And the next thing we do is boom, 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 boom. Now, if you guys see anybody that was able to jump in on my class yesterday at the Get Down, I was teaching. We're in the middle of adding up more choreography based on what we did last week. And then this jam came on. I remember I heard it while I was driving, and it just has a nice boom, 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 boom. It just reminded me of, hey, that's all you need. You know, that's one of the things. Like, you can remember choreography, right? It's cool when we're in class, like remember choreography, do choreography and things like that. But when we're actually at a club or a wedding or any party that DJ plays something, you're not going to remember the choreography unless you go with, 2 or 3 other people from the classroom and you're like, hey, let's do the routine. Most of the time, you're just like, oh, that's a cool beat. Okay. You just want to be able to dance to the beat. Dance to the beat. Dance to the beat. That's all it is. Okay. Understand the beat, listen to the beat, and focus on the beat. That's it. And matter of fact, I had a brand new student that wanted to take private class with me. And I would just, first thing I taught him was just 2-step. Side to side. Side. Boom. Side. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2-step. And then adding the bounce. Okay. And then finally, I was giving some pattern. That's all right. Do 1 8 counts of this, and then do 1 8 counts of this, and do another 8 count of this, whatever, right? Different sequence, different choreography. And it came to, and usually if you're a beginner, you're focusing so much on memorizing what comes next, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's next? Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're remembering the choreography, but the number one focus, though, is the be on beat. So what I saw was a lot of beginning students start to focus on, hey, oh yeah, see, just do 1 8 counts of this and 1 count of that. But then I always say, no, be on beat first. Be on beat first. I don't care if you do 3 8 counts of one thing. If you're on beat, that's better than being off beat and actually knows the 1 8 count and 1 8 count. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter if you remember the choreography or not if you're off beat. Always have to be on beat. I'm always going to say that all the time. For those that are joining us for the first time, if your instructor does not tell you to focus on beat, I don't know what the hell these, it's getting the cart before the horse. You can't focus on what comes after if the fundamental is not there, because it's not dancing. Okay. You got to have the fun. You got to be on beat. Okay. I know I stressed the hell out of it already, but I have to do it because every time I see a brand new student, it reminded me of the same thing. Like everybody that's going through this, oftentimes we get, oh yeah, I got to be on beat. And then you start focusing on the next thing, It's like a person is focusing on yellow belt stuff when the white belt stuff is not done yet. Got to always go back to make sure your white belt is there. All right. So guys, I know I'm keeping it simple today, but basically I want to keep it simple. I want to keep us communicating and talking. But once I get that collaboration with this new tool, once I get that down, I'm excited about it, but I can't say too much about it right now because it's not solidified. Once it's solidified, I'm gonna tell you guys about it, and we can start using those tools. Okay. All right. Hey, Brian, I hope things are getting better in Taiwan. I don't know. I didn't know it was that bad, man. I thought it was great because I thought the US was in such bad shape that if we're good, the whole nation was good. But then, a few weeks ago, Naveen was saying that India was bad. Naveen, I hope India is much better now. I definitely do. And of course, Brian, I hope Taiwan is going to clean that. From what I knew, I thought Taiwan was already like super, clear, super out of the clear. But hearing that, they're in level 3 right now, that's like crazy. Like what, So, anyways, I know R Square and I we're even talking about freaking going to Vegas or something like that, huh? I know Vegas is, I think, is pretty open right now, pretty back to normal. That's what I hear from some of the friends that are in Vegas right now. So hopefully that continues to stay, and hopefully the whole world continues to head towards that direction. It could, wipe this whole thing out. All right. So guys, that is it. One other thing I do, and this is a total side note. All right. I just got my table tennis table. For those that don't know, table tennis is ping pong. So I got my ping pong table, got my kids excited about playing. I was actually, I was an avid. I'm not even like nowhere near competitive level, but I'm an avid table tennis player. And it was kind of fun to get my kids, into it. So starting to play with them. So that's just a side note. So I don't know if any of you guys play, but if you guys do, awesome. Maybe one of these days we could get down, we could dance, and also play a little bit of table tennis or ping pong. Either way. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. That is it. Keeping it short, keeping it less than 30 minutes. That's the goal. Real simple. Again, simple pop. Bam. Bam. Get that angle. One thing I was going to say, I saw a battle. I'm not going to say who. Okay. But it's between these two guys, and they have some experience. So one of them, I've known this one guy, and he's not like, to me, he's not like top, but he's like pretty top in the sense that he's been around in a long time. He's been around the popping game for a long time. He's won many battles, and he's a lot of people would consider him, an OG, right? So when I saw what these two dancers did, I thought they were okay. But many times they're offbeat. Many times. This is just my personal opinion. Okay. And to their credit, it might just be YouTube, because I seen it sometimes where I know for sure I was on beat. Because like if I have a video, right, that's not on YouTube, that I just recorded, I see it, I'm like, yeah, it looks good. I could see that it's good. But as soon as I upload it, sometimes the audio and the video doesn't get synced up. So it looks like I was off beat. And I don't know if that was a case from the battle that I saw. All right. But anyways, sometimes I have to call it as is. I hate it when people, judge, right? And they go, ooh, this person, the OG, so this person must be good. No, I mess up all the time, right? People can mess up. People can be offbeat, whether if they're nervous, they're just not ready, if they haven't practiced. So if they're off, they're off. That's just as simple as that. All right. But if it's the YouTube algorithm, if it's the audio and the video not matching, then then I can't. Then I don't know. But if they were off, I just look like it just doesn't look good. Even when whoever does it, it doesn't matter. Okay. I just want to mention that. The reason why I mention that is because oftentimes we have a prejudge preconceived notion, right? If you see already, oh, this person or that person has been dancing for so long and he's been judging for so long, he must be good. Maybe, but that person can have an off night, and as a dancer, as a person who's trying to get into the popping, you have to know when something is good and when something is not good. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, hey, this person has been dancing for 30 years. Whatever they do must be good. No, don't take that into, don't have that that prejudice, that prejudgment. Just because they've done it for 30 years don't mean they're always right. They should be more right, but it doesn't mean it. Doesn't mean it for sure. Okay. Again, I don't want to say who it is, but I saw the battle. I saw the exhibition and things like that. And I was like, I think if that person was honest with themselves, they see it, they'll be like, nah, man, I screwed up. Or YouTube screwed it up. I don't know. Either way. So, all right, guys, that is it, man. That is it. My 30 minutes is up. I hope you guys have a great evening. When Thursday comes, I hope I have better. I have more of a solid thing with that collaboration with the tools. But it's in the works. Okay, it's in the works. I keep thinking about new news that are coming up. I know in the later in the summer, late summer, or actually start of fall, there's a studio in Santa Cruz that had asked me to teach there. So I don't know if anybody right now or later on in the future, if you guys watching it, if you stayed on for at least, listen to me babble for about 27 minutes already, I'll be teaching in Santa Cruz. I believe it's Monday evenings. I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 classes going on there, kids class as well as adult class. I'm gonna be tired for sure. I'm gonna be tired because I know my Mondays right in the morning I have class at the community college, and I head over to downtown Santa Cruz for more classes, and that's in the fall. All right, that's in the fall. So, anyways, that is it, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate you. Definitely hit the like, hit the support. Help me help you. Let's build a community, man. I'm serious. Let's build a strong community. There's so many, videos out there, people claiming to be teaching hip hop or teaching dance, but building community is really the key. All right, and hopefully you guys found this community to be something that you want to stick with. You can be in multiple communities, but help communities grow. That's another thing. That's another challenge for everybody. If you want to grow yourself, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier for you to grow if you're part of a community than a spectator. Does that make sense? A spectator is just a person that pops in and out, really not really committed to excellence, not really committed to progress. But if you're part of something, you're committed to something that's bigger than yourself. Okay. One more time. That is it, guys. I'll see you guys Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Naveen, Brian, hope you guys are doing well. Hope things are getting better wherever you guys are at. Guys, I'm out. Peace, love. See you Thursday.